Did you know the universe might already be dying and we wouldn't even realize it? Somewhere out there, billions of light years away, the end of everything might have already begun. But here's the truly terrifying part. It could be heading straight for us right now. You'll want to stick around till the end, because the number one way the universe could be destroyed is not only the most shocking, it's also the most plausible. So buckle up, because today we're diving into 3 scientific theories that could destroy the universe. These aren't science fiction, they're based on real peer-reviewed science, and recent updates from 2025 might just change everything we thought we knew. Let's begin. Imagine the universe tearing itself apart, galaxies ripped to shreds, planets shredded like paper, even atoms split apart by a mysterious force. Welcome to the Big Rip theory. This idea came from observations in the late 1990s when scientists discovered that the universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Something called dark energy is pushing everything apart faster and faster. But what if that force doesn't remain constant? What if dark energy gets stronger over time? If that happens, it could eventually overpower all forces in the universe. Gravity, electromagnetism, even the strong nuclear force that holds atoms together. The timeline estimates suggest this could happen in roughly 22 billion years. But here's the kicker. In 2025, a new study from the University of Cambridge suggested that the rate of expansion might be increasing faster than previously thought. This has reignited debates about whether the Big Rip could happen sooner than we imagined. If that's true, then the countdown has already begun. First, galaxies drift apart. Then stars are shredded, planets disintegrated. Eventually, even space-time itself is torn. A cosmic apocalypse with no survivors. Terrifying. Right, but wait, it gets worse. This is the silent killer of the universe. You won't see it coming. You won't feel it. But one day, the entire fabric of reality could just vanish. It's called vacuum decay. In quantum physics, there's this concept of a false vacuum. Basically, what we think of as empty space might not be the most stable form of vacuum. Our universe could be sitting in a delicate, unstable energy state, like a marble balanced at the edge of a hill. If that's the case, then at any moment, triggered by a high-energy event, or even just quantum fluctuation, a tiny bubble of true vacuum could form. And this bubble would expand at the speed of light, rewriting the laws of physics as it goes. Matter as we know it, gone. Atoms obliterated. Light, chemistry, time, everything would cease to exist in the blink of an eye. And the scariest part, we wouldn't see it coming. There would be no warning. One moment we're here, the next, nothing. Now why is this more relevant in 2025? Just a few months ago, researchers at CERN announced updates to the Higgs boson measurements. According to their new models, the mass of the Higgs particle still puts us within a metastable vacuum range. In other words, our universe is like a ticking time bomb, stable for now, but not forever. This has reignited global discussion among physicists about vacuum decay being a real threat, not just a theoretical one. Scientists estimate the chances are low, but low isn't zero. And if this theory is true, we're literally living on borrowed time. Still with me? Because the final theory is the most shocking of them all, and perhaps the most personal. What if the universe doesn't need to end, because it never really began? This is the most mind-bending theory yet, and it's called the Boltzmann brain paradox. In simple terms, this theory suggests that it's more statistically likely for a single consciousness, a brain, to pop into existence in a random quantum fluctuation than for the entire universe to arise from a Big Bang. That means you, watching this video, could be nothing more than a temporary brain floating in space, hallucinating this entire reality. Crazy, right? But let's go further. If this theory is correct, then the idea of a coherent universe with galaxies, stars, and laws of physics is an illusion. It's far more probable, according to thermodynamics, that small random fluctuations create tiny, short-lived brains than whole structured worlds. Now here's the twist in 2025. A paper published this year by theoretical physicists in Tokyo argues that the Boltzmann brain paradox could be avoided only if the universe continues expanding forever. But if the universe ends through a big rip, or a collapse, or vacuum decay, then it becomes statistically certain that Boltzmann brains will outnumber real observers, which means this might be one of those hallucinations. You're not real, I'm not real. Everything you've ever known could just vanish. If that doesn't keep you up at night, I don't know what will. So will the universe die in a cosmic explosion? Will a vacuum bubble wipe us out in an instant? Or are we already just brains dreaming in the void? What's truly terrifying is that all three of these theories are based on real physics, and while they differ in timeline and mechanism, they all share one uncomfortable truth: everything ends. But don't let that paralyze you. In fact, let it free you, because in a universe this fragile and unpredictable, every second counts. Every laugh, every connection, every moment of curiosity, it matters. So maybe, instead of fearing the end, we should celebrate the now. If this video blew your mind, give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more brain-twisting science. And let me know in the comments, which theory do you think is most likely to happen? And remember, the universe might not last forever, but your curiosity can.